Paddy, man of many talents.
No, got a lad on holiday. Well, he's on holiday, he was in your way end, so there you go. Busman's holiday. All seriousness, Dean, how do you sum up your emotions? A bit of a roller coaster, that one.
Yeah, I'm okay. Game plan wise, 65 minutes, really good. We wanted to draw Sheffield United onto us. We wanted to use the spaces for Sarge, Pookie, AJ, Todd, and thought we did that very well. Scored 2 good goals. There was some, to be fair, Timu's made the goals, and then we've had a big chance with Sarge to make it 3-0. The keeper's made a really good save. And our counter-attacking opportunities were brilliant, but we just lacked probably the finish to them because the game could have been out of sight after 60 minutes.
Take it, as you say, probably in order is the easiest way to do it. That second half burst, was that them just really roaring into your side, or they got the crowd involved as well, didn't they? That 9-minute spell.
I thought we helped them get the crowd involved. Some silly little fouls and getting involved with them. It allowed their crowd to get involved in it. Dimmy became the pantomime villain, so to speak. Even though, I think Billy Sharp stood on him. The replays show that. Dimmy's adamant that he certainly made contact with him as well. We allowed the crowd to get into it then. When I think at 2-0 and possibly 3, because we should have had a penalty as well when Sarge and a great counter attack and Sarge has gone through. It's not so sure whether it was actually on the line or inside or just outside the box, but if it's not a penalty, it's certainly a free kick and a red card, and that would have put the game to bed.
As it turned out, they get back into it, but then you get that opportunity from the penalty spot. No better man really, with 2 goals to his name. But
yeah, no, listen, penalties can happen, they can be missed, so I've certainly got no blame attached to Timu. I thought Timu was really good back to himself today. Scored 2 good goals when he gave them nightmares, and Sarge, I thought Sarge was outstanding today. But as I say, we allowed their crowd to come into it for the last 20-25 minutes, and the goals were soft as far as we're concerned, and we've ended up giving up too many big chances in the last 10 minutes. We'd stopped pretty much, Norwood running the game. He's probably one of their best players in terms of controlling the game. I thought we stopped that for 75 minutes, and his ball was the one that led to the second goal, and we didn't have anybody close enough to him.
And even then, deep in stoppage time, that's some save from Angus Gunn, isn't it, from McBurney?
Yes, header, straight on target, but I think Nacho's had a chance the other end just before that as well. It became a little bit of a basketball, which we didn't need to do, but as I say, the game should have been put to bed.
I mean, these had only lost 1 here this season. They're obviously, neck and neck with you there for a good few weeks. Do you look at it, or maybe it'll take a few hours, days for it to sink in as a point gained rather than 2 lost?
Well, the last 20 minutes it was probably a point gained, but other than that, we've had the penalty, we've had numerous chances at 2-0 to put it, and a poor decision that didn't put them down to 10 men, or a penalty at 2-0 as well, which could have made the game very different. But I mean, it stopped the rot in terms, if it was a rot in terms of defeats, and who knows, it could end up being a really good point.
Isaac Hayden, you gave him a start today. Was that a difficult call, but difficult balance to wrestle with?
No, he was more than comfortable to start the game. He had 45 minutes at Watford, and I said before, needs must. Gabby woke up this morning ill, so we had to pull out. Sam Byron pulled out yesterday as well, so our numbers were down, and I just felt it was always going to be the case of Isaac, getting 60 to 75 minutes, and the same with Dimmy as well, and that's the pleasing thing, to get both of them back.
And as you say there, I mean, that first half, with them in the side, that defensive sort of protection, it allows Ramsey and Cantwell to go and do what they do. You must have been really happy with the structure and the side was playing.
Yeah, really pleased. Isaac came in and did what it says on the tin, protected the back 4. I thought we defended our box really well in that first half, and every time we broke forward, I felt we was going to cause a big chance, and we did that in the first half.
One away from the game, McLean appealed. Probably expected that outcome, did you, in the end? To be honest, upheld?
Well, no, because I still believe the referee's guessed. But what was hard to win the appeal was the fact that you have to make it an obvious error. That the referee's made an obvious error. I still think he's made an error. But because there's an arm raised, nobody on any camera angle I've seen can see whether it's a punch, push, or slap. You know, but the referee's guessed, and that's why we appealed.
A final one for me, obviously today you'll dust yourselves off, go again, but another big game, Burnley, but you'll go there with a sense of things are going along nicely now.
Yeah, we've come here, and which is a tough place to come to, as you've said. They've only lost one at home this season, and we're disappointed going away with only the 1 point.
Sheffield United's bench seemed a little bit annoyed by what I'm imagining from the back of the stand, perceived as a little bit of play acting as well. Was that, you think they had any legitimate concerns about that?
No, and as I said to them, their bench, deal with your own players, I'll deal with mine. If I find somebody's gone down when they shouldn't, then I'll deal with it. You know, they've got to deal with their own players and let the referee deal with that. Cheers.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dave.